I was gonna say Azora has nothing to like. Azora is extremely not afraid to die.
Yeah, but you're still losing.
Hmm. I don't know. Like we'll get to that if it ever philosophy on dying.
I feel like, alright, I'm gonna throw down a towel here then. If you roll last breath instead of just foregoing it, you're a hypocrite.
Ouch. Ouch. Alright, so so yeah. Spend the rest of the day here, and then nothing happens over the night.
This is like the Yahtzee argument all over.
Yahtzee, if you roll last breath, you're a coward, bitch.
You're wrong. Alright, let's see. Let's say you got, I'll just go ahead and say you can get rid of that debility. We'll count that as 2 days, since you spent the rest of the day after the tunnel.
I mean, here's the thing actually with Aegis, is that Aegis does fear death, but his enjoyment of fighting and excitement massively outweighs the fear of death.
Alright, so yeah, by morning, Azora, the doctor comes in and she drains bits of fluid from the last from some orifices.
Yeah.
And she checks it again a while later, let's say around afternoon. And tells you that, yep, the illness has been expelled.
Yeah, Azora just sort of nods and then like, yep, and then starts, walks back to like Aegis.
And
for some reason I thought she was gonna say she just nods and dies.
Alright, Aegis.
Like, ooh, premature on that one.
The head doctor of the place approaches you and says, "So, you got rid of all those plague feeders. I said we'd give you whatever we could spare. I know you're gonna be heading out on a road or something." He takes out his oh yeah, you're gonna give that health potion back to him, by the way.
Oh
considering
yeah, I do. It's like,
yeah,
it wasn't necessary. Actually, I'm not sure if Aegis. Yeah, he does.
He just counts on him forgetting about it.
Aegis is profit-minded, so he was like looking at, is this part of my pay now? But no, he does. No, he's not that slimy. He like takes it out and is like, and this goes back to you.
Yeah, he says, well, we felt kinda. We didn't want to let you go without anything, and well, we did feel kinda slimy about. Well, all right, I'll just be honest. We went through our dead bodies and just took coin they had on them when they died. You can have it.
The dead don't need coin.
Yeah. And he gives you.
I think Aegis is more from like, even Aegis is like, actually, he takes the money, but he's like, all right then. Like, he
gives you a small pouch of. It has 22 coin.
All right. He just, yeah, Aegis takes the pouch. Yeah, cheers, Doc. Holds it up. Just checks the thing. Not sure he's checking it when there was no assured.
Make sure they're not ripping me off. Make sure.
This guy actually just had chocolate on him.
Yeah, he goes up and says, "Oh no, I know those dead bodies had more money than this.
I'm gonna go through the dead bodies myself."
Take me to the morgue, motherfucker.
Hey Snake, this was your character when he was speaking about the health potion, basically.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
What?
This has nothing to do with the game, but it finally happened, Dan the man. It's all crumbling down on
did you just look in the playing Discord and see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, this tweet though. A Nickelodeon veteran for decades who does wildly successful children's shows has also been accused of rampant pedophilia. That
Dan
rampant
Schneider.
in there really like.
Rampant pedophilia.
He deleted 8,000 tweets today, after deleting 4,000 yesterday.
At this rate, he's going to delete so many thousands tomorrow. Tens of thousands.
Yeah.
I just clicked on his latest tweet and got the some replies were hidden by the tweet offer window. That's interesting. Okay. I need to share. Oh my god. So I went to go see. So he's hidden replies to his tweet, to his last tweet. You know, because you can do that now. Take a look at the top tweet reply that he hasn't hidden.
Which actress do you think is
That gets to stay. Okay, so, Aegis,
Yo.
the guy you were escorting walks over to you. He has a bit of a limp, and you see that his right foot is currently it's a proper term, in a splint.
Cast? I think it's still a cast, unless like he's.
Well, you know, like
Yeah.
it's been
It's
been
between two.
you know,
It's
straight.
between those two like sticks to keep it basically
Yeah.
straight. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think it's a splint. Can't remember the word for the life of me. Yeah,
Yes.
I get you.
So yeah,
He's
he walks
he's
towards
not the
you.
most mobile guy right now.
Yeah, and he says, "It's like, come on, we're going."
All right. I got a couple of people who, well, I got one. Like Axe didn't agree to follow at any point, but we got to get Axe in this party now somehow.
Yeah, no, I was gonna come to that. Axe actually walks by, stands in front and says, "You go, me follow."
I'm not gonna turn that. Well, got a bit more help as well. One-eyed woman with a
Besides-
sword.
Besides,
She's
excellent.
coming along as well. So hey, you got triple the backup.
Zora, you've covered your eye by this
Yeah.
point, right? Yeah. So yeah, he's looking around. He looks at you and just says, "It's not extra."
I'll cover him.
Sure
No,
you will.
Axe not live on much.
All right, come on. We're burning daylight. Let's go.
Actually, any of those dead before we leave, just to roll back a bit.
What?
Any of them have any decent armor?
I have one.
Zora's not above looting armor.
Oh,
That Aegis got the coin from the dead guy.
Oh, does she ask that to the doctor?
If Aegis tells her where the coin came from, she doesn't. She does like offer payment, like hearing about it. They didn't have any armor, did they?
I don't know. If you want to, actually, between the three of us, I think we all deserve 7 coin.
Zora just like holds up her hand. Nah, don't need the money.
Yeah.
Why would she?
Aegis does just like actually just say, look, just take it. It's just part of the gig. It's a gig
Azora
economy.
sighs. Yeah, Azora sighs and just takes it and then like pockets it in her thing. It's only 7 coin.
It's enough for it's enough for food.
Azora has plenty of food.
And I
She
give
has
another
11
7.
rations left.
And I do give 7 to Axe as well.
what did you say? How many rations or?
I don't
what
give
did
you rations. I give you 7 coin.
Oh,
I'm splitting.
Excellent.
I'm splitting the money as equally as I can, which is 22 coin between 3 people. So
how much
Azora-
is 7 coin in weight? That's just 0, right?
Zero.
that's 0.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's every 100 adds 1 weight
Huh.
in our system.
Axe just looks at the. Oh yeah, coin.
Alright. There we go. So yeah, we head off and is like, so you still want to go to Marion? Fighting still going on to the east.
We're only 4 people. I was God, whatever. We keep our damn heads down. We stay off the main
West.
road. We stay
Where
off
did
the
these
main
west,
road.
I think?
We head west.
All right. Aegis just shrugs and says, "All right, you're the boss."
Yeah. And he starts limping forward, like, as fast as he can.
Yeah, Aegis just kind of like walks in front of him.
He has, like, a really determined look on his face, and he also, but his eyes do betray a certain nervousness.
Yeah. It's like this guy in Yuma, he promised it would be paid, and he basically was the basic thing that Aegis runs Axe and Azora through was guy doesn't want any questions, doesn't want us going on the main road, and he basically said he has to get to Marion.
So, the path he is insisting on you taking will take you through...
Dun, dun, dun.
this hotspot.
Yep, I imagined.
So, yeah. Be prepared for that, and with that in mind, who's navigating, who's scouting, and who's mastering the quarters?
I
So
guess-
definitely.
I guess I'll navigate.
Don't you have imps?
I have flats in both, so
Yeah, same. Oh wait, I have. Let's see. I have -1 in intelligence and wisdom. I have 12.
so I think I should navigate just as the whiz skill, as the int skill. Sorry, as the int.
Yeah.
All right. Well, roll in.
Alrighty, let's go.
Oof.
Oh no.
Well,
this-
I'll be able to make a move. Azora, scout ahead.
Yep. Sorry.
Man, I
need
knew
a-
so much about the plague people.
But you don't know. Wait, we don't even have a horse.
Hey.
Yeah,
So-
it's okay. It's okay. Azor.
Aegis does actually know how to ride a horse in my mental picture of him. He's a
Oh, so
I
does
mean, I know
Azora.
mechanically everyone can, but
Alright.
like Aegis is actually practiced with it.
Alright, so
Azora wasn't like a natural horse like
So I
Shadi
roll
was,
wisdom, yeah?
but she does, have plenty of training with it.
yeah, roll wisdom, Max.
Ah.
Alright, well, you all eat. Let's
my
see.
First failure. I think it's not.
I'm not sure. Roll a d4.
Hope we're not out of dungeon rations.
You each lose. You each eat a ration and then also lose one ration.
No, Axe is like, you all eat twice, right?
And we are all stupid enough to fall for that. Is like Aegis just thinks, "Oh, good mealtime," and he thinks that an hour later. "Oh, good mealtime."
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Piece of candy.
Alright, so, Azora, choose two from the scout ahead list.
Alright, you get the drop on whatever lies ahead, and you to the terrain, shortcut, shelter, or tactical advantage.
Describe it.
Yep, I'm going to say, so this is like when we start getting really to zone in the battle, Azora does find like a row of little, like, basically hills and mounds that, like, just a vein of two of them that we can sort of cut through here, and it will give us good cover on either side so that we're a lot less likely to be spotted, by anyone.
Yeah.
On the
All
other
right,
side.
that's excellent. So yeah, you head into that that overpass.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry. I want to rewind quickly and just say, and this is a super rewind, and I hope you allow me. Is that when we got back out of the fucking hole after me and Axe checked it, I did collect my javelin that I used as a piton for the crown,
All right,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fine.
so I actually have 2
Uh,
ammo.
So while you're headed through there, this little overpass, you hear something akin to like a firework. Not exploding, but one going off. The shoo. That thing.
Yeah,
That
I think-
noise. And then you hear and then a massive explosion rocks right above the hills that you're going in, and the rocks start to crumble and fall down. What do you
We
do?
get the drop on these rocks.
The rocks get the drop on us, I guess. Dodge, back away, like, let them... We're dealing with a guy who's got a fucking limp, and a pretty severe one, so we ain't outrunning that.
Yeah.
We just gotta pull him back and wait for it to pass.
Azora's gonna basically, like, pull up her shield and whatnot, brace herself.
All right. So you're all right. Roll con. Is this for is this a defense roll or just for your own defy danger?
Let me. I will say I was just picturing that as defy danger. If you cool, just because I was picturing myself kind of a bit too far ahead to really defend this. If you're cool with me rolling defend,
you can make that defend if you want.
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that with the guy we're protecting.
Yeah.
So redirect attack from the thing you defend to yourself. Have the attacks effector damage. And I guess open up the attacker to an ally, giving.
I mean, you just have 3 holds. You don't have to spend it all in one place.
I guess true.
Yes.
Can I have it twice then?
No, I'm just saying. Like, who knows? Like, the rocks might just be the first of it.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. So, you're making sure rocks don't hit this guy by redirecting it to yourself. All right.
Just like covering him with my body and shit.
So that's 1 hold. Do you want to spend another on having the damage you'll take?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Right. I rolled a 6, so you take 3 damage.
My armor eats it. Nice.
Yep.
Successful.
Yeah. Let's see. Aegis and Axe, how are you dealing with these rocks falling?
Running backwards, like out of the drop zone.
All right, roll Dex.
And I'm trying to take the guy with me, whatever that's worth.
Oh no, he's being covered by Azora.
I see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as Azora sees what it is, she realizes what's gonna happen. Like bolts back and just covers the guy with her body.
Yeah, you get out of there. You get out of that drop zone quick. How about you, Axe? How do you deal with this?
He's gotta take his axe, and he's gotta try to smash them away.
All right, roll Strength.
Oh
no!
Nope.
He knocks 1 rock away perfectly, only to be hit 8 more. He cleaves 1 rock in half perfectly, then gets hit by 2 rocks instead of 1.
God, fuck you! I was gonna do that.
You can still do that.
No, I'm not going to now.
Wow.
Now that
I think that's silly.
Me.
I think it's like in Game of Thrones when they were like, guess what we're going to do? Guess we're just going to ruin our plot and write something worse instead.
He smashes it right into Aegis.
He smacks it into the wall. It bounces off the wall. Hits him again anyway.
Let's see. You...
Just go with the 2 thing.
No. I got an idea. Axe, you pommel that. You strike it with the flat of your axe up into the air.
Yeah.
Like really high up into the air. And you see it explode.
Oh.
And you hear shouting from nearby, saying that they've got spies creeping up.
Huh?
And you force and people start running towards your hill space.
Huh? He's just a bit confused. What?
You see there are 4 people running towards your location. One of them shouts at you that they know your position. Don't even think about fucking moving.
Huh?
And they're rushing in. What do? Do you all stay still or what?
Has Aegis been spotted?
Oh, you got out of the drop zone. Do you want to be hidden?
I'm gonna say yeah. Aegis ducks for cover.
Yeah.
And he's gonna keep an eye on the situation. Jump in if he has to.
All right. So yeah, Axe. Four soldiers approach you. They have these. They mostly have. Yeah. They all have these bulky swords on them, like these sort of falchion-esque designs.
Yeah, he's just looking at them.
But all right, and they say, where are you from?
Me?
Show me your symbol.
He just holds up his fucking wooden, his wooden, his wooden necklace. The symbol?
Don't fuck with us.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna do a couple of things, but first, can I discern realities on these soldiers? Like, I'm watching this play out. I'm hiding.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. Well,
That's the wrong one. That's not discern realities.
no, sorry. I meant to say spout law. Spout law is what I was after.
All right. Yeah.
I was trying. I way I failed, but point is, I wanted to spout law on them. Not
They're approaching. It's like clever, trying to ambush us from the north, huh?
All right.
Very clever.
Aegis is just gonna step out after him, just pulling out a symbol. Hey, whoa, calm down.
All right, they say, and another one was hiding, and they sort of bunch up in a circle so that they can face you and Axe and Azora at the same time.
Oh, so I was gonna ask if they see me.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, so when they
you
were
were in the
asking
drop
that,
zone.
that was asking me as well, not just Axe?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a response to that. I'm sorry. I thought they were asking that.
Wow.
Sorry. So I'm sorry. Can we roll it back a bit? I misunderstood. You made it sound like
The Aegis just showed up. How important is your response?
I mean, fairly. Like,
Is it
Azora
gonna make
actually
the
does
situa-
respond.
All right.
I
Let's
don't
see
think it's
this.
gonna make it worse.
Let's
Azora's
see.
just.
I feel like my action is gonna happen either way.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So what exactly? How did they ask it again? Sorry.
Show the symbol.
Show your symbol.
I carry no symbol. I hail from Grimwood. Across the sea.
All right, they're bringing in foreign forces.
All right, yeah. Aegis just walks out, and I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with these chuckleheads too easily, but we'll give it a go. And Aegis is gonna basically try and pacify the situation. So yeah, he walks out and says, "Hey, whoa, calm down. We're just
Yeah.
we're just escorting a civilian. He's caught up here. He needed medical attention. We gotta get him across here."
What civilian?
Aegis points to the guy who's got, the splint.
So when you go to
Under
point
Azora.
at him, you see that he's been trying to avoid them looking at him.
Oh,
I was
God.
gonna say, yeah, that's like I'm just gonna say, Aegis. That seemed like a not great move to point out the one person who does here.
Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, can I
Like,
roll that
Azora
back
is
then? Can I roll
basically
that?
stand-
Can I fucking roll that back then?
Sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Azora has been like sort of protectively standing over him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Aegis just says, "Look, we're just passing through here, alright?"
Why don't you stick to the road then?
This one's
What road?
This one's quicker. The road's just as bad. Warren pushed all the damn bandits to it.
Alright, they're looking
At
at.
least
We took this path to avoid getting in
shoot
your-
civilians.
All right. Roll charisma. Ooh. All right. Yeah, they're looking at each other, and they're just saying, and they look at each other, and they say, "All right, fair enough." He's like, looks at you and just says, "Do you have a symbol?"
Aegis just kind of smiles at it and says, "My symbol doesn't matter anymore," and he holds his shield up. Like it's the old mercenary symbol.
All right.
The summer swords.
Yeah.
He looks at it and just says, "Yeah." They look at that and just say, "We haven't seen that one on the field. No reports of it from anyone."
It's disbanded. All we did was kill bandits in the south.
All right. They another explosion goes off in the distance, and they just decide, all right, you don't. This is as south as you go. All right.
Yeah. All right.
You don't head any more south than this. You go straight. You go straight towards wherever you're going. You don't.
It ain't south,
What if it's
so
south?
yeah, it ain't south, so you don't got to worry about that.
All right. And they look at each other side eye, and they depart.
Yeah, Azora sort of gets up from covering the guy.
Yeah. He looks at them and just he sighs, just says, "Thank fucking God."
Where were they from?
I could
They didn't
work
say.
that
Actually,
one
no,
out.
Azora does just actually ask that. Where were they from?
He looks at you and just says, "An army. Let's go."
Azora shrugs, yeah, and helps him out of the thing, and, they...
So, yeah, you continue to make your way to Marion, then. Let's see. As soon as the city walls are in sight, he starts to try and speed up, despite the pain.
If he's, in a hurry, Azora just picks him up and, starts carrying him.
Yeah, he sputters a bit, but doesn't put up any resistance. All right, and he says, "As soon as all right, we're getting in sight of the wall guards. Put me down. Let me do all the talking. Make sure you don't have any weapons drawn."
Azora nods. She even puts her shield on her back. Under her
Aegis
face.
puts his shield away.
Yeah, Axe puts away his axe.
And he starts walking towards them, putting his hands up to show that he's not armed. And the Marion guards are, eyeing him carefully. And as he approaches, and when they finally gets there, he just says, I'm here to see Duke." And he shows them a piece of paper that they read, look at each other nervously, and then pocket, and then say, "Still gonna have to search you. You still need to pay your fee." And he, curses a bit, but he lets them search him. They pat him down. When they look at you three, he says, "They're not coming in. Don't worry." And he gives them a sack of coin as the entrance fee before looking to you and just says, "Well, this is where we part. Did a job. You got the job done." He limps over to you, Aegis, and hands you a pouch. "Payment is promised."
Yeah, Aegis checks it.
Yeah, it's 30 coin.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Aegis smiles at that. Pleasure doing
And,
business.
Yeah. I'm going into the city. You best vacate. And he limps forward toward the city gates, which the guards open for him.
So I turn to Axe and Azora and I toss them 10 coin each. He just actually does say to
Azora
us,
shrugs and pockets it.
yeah. Aegis smiles and says, "No sense fighting it."
This is more money than I've had before, I think.
Azora just shrugs and says, "I try and travel light." She says, having 10 weight in her inventory.
Aegis has like half that, and he's like, "Yeah, but a heavy pocket does feel good, and it's it's always good to have a safety net."
Azora just shrugs at that. Money buys armor, I guess.
So, you've completed that job, and now open world. Basically, this is the bit where the tutorial ends, and you're in the open world.
I feel
You
like
have-
I've seen these
have to
mechanics
decide
before.
where to go.
What is
Let's
the
go
entry
into
fee to
Marion.
Marion, do we know?
Huh?
What is the entry fee on Marion, do we know?
The interest fee on Marion is 50 coin.
17 coin.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's 50 to get into Marion.
Oh, that gambling town is really just only high rollers now.
Is it? Oh my god, it's fucking New Vegas now.
No, you needed 2,000 caps to get into Vegas. The strip.
I feel like that's equivalent.
Well,
If it were New Vegas, then there would be an army that you could kill one of their soldiers and then dress up like them and take a tram to get in.
Aegis just kind of like turns around and says, well, I'm glad you two followed me here, but bad news is I couldn't pay my own way in here. Let alone all three of us.
Hey, how come you stan Yahtzee even though he dislikes Fallout New Vegas?
It's fine. We all have opinions. So, what's going on?
Yeah, like Aegis just turned and said, like, I can't pay our way in here, but Aegis is trying to think what if he had anywhere to go next. He just traveled south from Yuma. Doesn't quite feel like going back into a war zone. At least not today.
Yeah, Azora shrugs. She has, like, no real plans or anything. She's just trying to, She just sort of says, if you need help with anything else, I have nothing else, going on.
Oh, I'm just trying to think. That guy was my first job in a little while. So Aegis is like running mentally through his head. What is like the cheapest city to enter, essentially?
That sounds like a spout lore.
Sounds like a spout lore. So Aegis is trying to think what his next move ought to be. The problem is Aegis learning the ropes of how does one find work? I always had people finding work for me. Or I tended a bar.
Well, there's one city that doesn't have an entrance fee at all. And it's Emberwell.
Say, guys, if you like going north to Emberwell, I say to axe the man who hates Emberwell. No, we're not going to go wage. I mean, that's what the route this campaign takes, is we do an uprising in Emberwell, tear it down for horrible experiments.
Azora would be down for it.
Yeah, but it's
Azora
hard
would
to
burn
think
city
of
to
a
the
reason Aegis would want to do that.
There's a lot of money in Emberwell to get. A lot of weapons.
You know what, actually,
There's
he's gonna look around a lot more locally. He's just like, well, I'm just trying to get some...
Yuma.
After
There's actually a road to Yuma.
Yeah, actually, Aegis genuinely of the fort is, he's gonna swing round to them. He's gonna basically look around, see if there's anything going here. Essentially, are there any trade caravans, anything that might need an extra set of hands to protect it? He's just basically gonna hop right from one job to the next.
Alright, so he's...
would be inclined to do the same, yeah.
Alright. Let's see. You know what? Actually, yeah, there is. In fact, you look around, you get back onto like the main road outside Marion, because he went through a side entrance. You do notice basically two people having an argument outside a very large caravan that's being driven. It's being driven by and by large I mean like there's like the wagons are really fucking big. It's almost like they're pulling a house.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Yeah, okay, Aegis spies that and goes,
and
"Oh,
they've
right,
got
fantastic."
yeah. In fact, and like the animals they have pulling aren't oxen either. It's so it's the animals they have pulling are like these sort of armor like sort of what's that fucking dinosaur called? God damn it.
Brontosaurus.
No.
Ankylosaur?
What?
Ankylosaur?
The one with the like hard scales on top.
Ankylosaur? Or do you mean Stegosaurus? There's Ankylosaurus, there's Stegosaurus. Wait, do you mean Triceratops with the crest?
Triceratops. Okay, you know what? What? It's
the
Anguirus.
dinosaur.
They're Anguirus. They're small Anguiruses.
Yeah, I think Ankylosaurus what you'd be thinking of.
I don't know how to spell that.
Oh, here, let me write it down for you.
Okay, no, no, yeah, Ankylosaurus. Yes, you're right. I just looked it up. But yeah, that's basically what they have. With although the instead of the spikes, like it's more like I'm gonna look at a design of Ankylosaur because they're all fake anyway. Most fits it.
Yeah.
Here. This one is the most accurate. That's what they have pulling it, and those are a bit more high grade than oxen.
A bit more.
Yeah.
Aegis kind of like walks over to the two arguing. Kind of approaches. He does that thing, that fucking impressed whistle that I could not do to save my life.
Yeah, same. It's because like Azora does kill. Like I can't do that, so whoops.
Right. Does M cut out for anyone else, or is it just me?
A little occasionally. Could
Yeah,
be
I'm not sure
could be
why
a noise.
that's happening.
Could be a noise gate.
I think it's my internet.
You have push to talk, do you?
No.
All right. Well, in any case,
And check in audio settings if you have a noise gate on, just in case, because you are on a different microphone audio setup. So it might be if you're like at a certain level of quiet, it doesn't.
Yeah, I could change my noise gate.
Anyway, so Aegis does walk up to them, does that impressed whistle. As mentioned, I cannot do for the life of me. Just to basically get their attention and get into the conversation.
Yeah. They look at you annoyed. It's like we're having a discussion here.
Sorry to interrupt. Just it's impressive creatures you got.
Yeah.
Look, I just rolled up here. Don't have the entrance fee to town, and you lot are clearly leaving it. You're looking if you need an extra set of hands to guard your caravan. We're pretty able.
Rates
aren't too bad either.
The name of the animals, I'll call them, they're thorn hoods. There you go.
Thorn hoods. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just says, oh, extra set of hands. Yeah. No. They're like looking at it. They're just like, one of them says, and then the other just smacks him over the head and just like, you don't get to decide that. And then they just start yelling at each other again about danger versus the message.
All right, fucking weird question. Can I discern realities on their arguments?
Sure.
I'm gonna fucking try. I hope to do well because I want to Phoenix write this argument. I want to logic chess it. 8. Okay. I want to pick a fun option for this, but I'm gonna pick an option that might not be the most useful, but God, I'm having a hard time. So, Aegis is listening to their argument. Basically, he's trying to piece together the route he should take to get what he wants, to get them free work moving this. And I guess I'll go with who's really in control here.
I'm gonna say they're both in control.
Okay, so they are. So basically, they both have equal say on what happens.
Yeah.
All right, and the one. So I'm gonna side with the one who said you don't get to decide that. That's gonna be Aegis's route. Is basically if they've both got equal power, I need to make sure one of them doesn't feel that way.
Yeah, the other one just looks at you and just says, "Who the fuck are you?"
Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Aegis Aglier. This is Axe. This is and this is
Mac.
Zora.
Did you get our names?
I assume I got them at some point. No, Aegis just made a very lucky guess. He hasn't actually heard her name.
He knows what's going on.
Listen. You got animals like that, you're clearly moving something important. So, and if something's important, you need people who are going to protect it. The thing is with security, the thing is with having a guard around is sometimes you don't see what's prevented. Just having us around might ward off danger might ward off danger that, you'd never know about otherwise.
Yeah, he looks at the guy who was saying no, the one you're arguing with says, just looks at you and just says, the issue, see, this is why I don't like, you don't know what's going on. The issue isn't the journey, it's the destination.
Alright, tell me the destination.
Morricone Springs.
Oh yeah, that's dicey. I'll admit. It's even more reason we should come with you.
Come with. We're not. I'm telling this guy that we aren't going. He's insane. And then the one who said you don't get to decide that, he just says, I'm starting to really question whether or not you believe in what we're doing here. And the other just says, God fucking damn it, Wharton. This isn't... The message is great. I love the message. I just don't want to die delivering it.
You won't. Look, this whole place is going... Say it's crazy, it's insane. Yeah, whole damn country's been insane lately. We just walked through a war zone earlier today getting one guy through safe. Had an army right on top of us. No kidding.
Why are you still here? Why are you still butting in on this? You don't even know who we are, do you? You don't even know who we are and what we're gonna do.
Hey, look. Throw me some coin to protect the carriage. I'll stop talking.
Ugh. They're like, yeah, they're looking at each other.
Both of you talk much. Too much.
I'm just saying, you're saying it's insane, but he ain't gonna back down. And I'm crazy enough to come along and, shore up your odds a little bit. You take me, it's slightly less insane.
This weird stranger man is right. I'm not backing down on this.
Weird part was unnecessary, but thanks.
Ooh.
Let's see. Okay, it says, I'm not backing... I gotta get a name now, hold on. Let's see. Ford. I'm not backing down on this, Ford.
Oh
and
no,
neither,
we're gonna help a racist.
And neither are the others. And he the one who has been named Ford, looks around and just says, Wharton, you're a fucking madman. You're gonna get you and your message killed. I'm just trying to be the voice of reason for you and your free love posse.
Axe just leans
Oh,
down.
nice. Free love. I like him.
Axe leans down to Aegis and just asks, "Why they argue?"
They're having a
Me
difference. They're having a difference of opinion. I'm siding with the guy who's gonna pay us.
Why not? Why you two not just deal with this in combat?
Ford walks up to Wharton, puts accusatory finger at his chest, at his chest,
No.
point right into his chest, and just says, "You know what, Wharton? You tell all three of them exactly what you want to do, exactly what's at risk, and if all three of them agree, I'll just shut my mouth. Until then, I'm heading back in." And he opens up a door and slams it, into like the house that those the thorn hoods are pulling.
What weirdo?
And Wharton turns to you and just says, "I don't know what stake you have in this,
Honestly, I just need work. Need a bit of money, and moving goods is, moving goods, dealing with danger. That's kind of what I'm good at. So.
And I'm assuming you don't know who I am, then?
Me not know
Sorry,
you. Me
sorry
just
if it's
know
an
you.
insult, but no, I don't.
He offers a hand.
I
me
take
introduce.
it.
Yeah. My name's Wharton Holmes, lead singer, Apex Crusaders.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Actually,
Yes, we're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this.
Actually, Axe wanting to be polite, he just grabs his hand and just says, "Hello, me Axe." But he doesn't realize his strength.
Yeah.
So is that how it's spelled? Walton.
Yeah.
Walton.
Ford there is our, for lack of a better term, manager. Handles finance and shit while we spread our message. He's flipped a gasket because we need to take our message. No, not from city to city. I was telling him we need to go to the heart of conflict, the heart of corruption. We need to go right to Morricone Springs, and we need to play our set there, where the people who matter will hear it. He says it's a war zone. I say he says it's a war zone. I say that's the point.
Yeah, it sounds like he doesn't understand the basics here.
Me not understand, because music is meant to be played in musical places, not in war. War is fighting.
Axe, you're being closed-minded.
Music is the war. Music is what stops the war. Music is war's anti-drug. We're going to go to the heart of corruption, and we're going to belt our damnedest out. I've written a whole shit more songs, and if there is anything that's gonna stop these people, make them realize that all this killing is fucked up, it's gonna be our set. Right there. Our set won't make a damn difference if it's in one of the cities. We are not taking a side with the Confederacy or the League. We're on the side of peace.
All right, Wharton, I hear you. I hear you.
Axe just saying, you seem to take you puny music man take this very simple approach. Fundamentally, music will not. Just playing with music will not change people's minds. Fuck, I'm going.
You're going more Slavic. You're really trying to philosophize this.
Yes.
But no, Aegis just says, "I'm with you on this," and you might think it's paradoxical, but you're gonna need security in case someone doesn't get it.
No one gonna get it.
You say that. Just wait till you hear the songs, motherfucker. So,
what?
All three of you? You're down?
His mother?
I'm down. I'm down.
How are you there?
Wharton, here's the thing. I'm down, but we need to get paid for it.
Azora shrugs and just says, "Honestly, it's not gonna work. This is a bad idea, but
Yes.
You're gonna try it. I'll help
Well,
you.
Axe will follow because Axe doesn't want idiots go and die in vain.
I apologize for my companions. They clearly have no romance in them.
What?
No,
We
Azora
talked
does offers him a deal. Let me make one thing clear. You understand there's a good chance this is gonna get you and your friends killed.
I feel like his manager's already
Romance?
been over that.
We're all ready to die for love.
Romance?
Alright.
Me not understand.
No,
We
like,
thought-
if he understands that, Azora, offers her hand to shake on it.
Yeah, he shakes. He just
Wait.
says, never underestimate the power of the soul.
I still need
Wait,
to
that's
work. Aegis
confused.
is just like, hang on, we're jumping guns here. We haven't agreed to a price yet.
And Azora just says, never underestimate how shitty the world can be.
Jesus Christ. Aegis rolls his eyes so hard, both of them pop out, and it's worse than.
Oh, you just like Azora now.
He looks at you and just says, name your price.
How long are you gonna?
A
How long are you gonna be
billion
performing?
coin.
Wait, hang on. How long are you gonna be performing there for?
It's a 3-hour set.
3 hours set on that. Alright, he's trying to work this out. Aegis is going over mentally. How much did my boss ask for? But we're way smaller an outfit than that, and all. He's like freezes up for a second. Like, wait, shit. I got this part down. What do I actually say for money? Fuck. And there's a 35 coin for each of us.
35 each? Alright.
Axe can't help but feel that small, but Axe don't know money.
Like,
He
even
offers
Aegis says that, and mentally in his head goes, "You should have asked for 50."
Offers to shake on it.
Yeah, Aegis shakes on the
Yeah.
inside, going, "Shit, should have asked for more. I think I had him. I should have
Well,
started
then.
high, and he would lowball me."
Let's go rub it in Ford's face and you can meet the band.
Actually, this time,
No,
Axe
next time, ask for more.
actually, Axe goes in front of the band leader and just holds out his hand. If me protect you, me will shake your hand too.
Yeah, he gives it a shake.
Oh,
Alright,
Axe when he grabs it hard, you know.
Yeah. Oh, he has. Kidding me? This guy has nerves of steel. He ain't flinching.
You got good nerves. And I keep slipping in.
And he just says, "Well, let's meet the band." And he opens up the back entrance into the large house caravan, and says, "Hey, Ford, eat my ass."
Why he eat your ass?
And
sounds- He cannibal?
and walks on in, motioning for you three to follow.
Yep.
All right, yeah, he points to the guy from earlier, says, "You already know Ford, sulking there in the corner." He points to a red-haired woman who's currently tuning a bass guitar, and just says, "There's Willow, our bassist." He points to a guy. He points to someone tinkering with a drum set, who has the symbol of Marion on his drum set, but it has basically been painted over very haphazardly with a symbol of sorts, a different symbol, assumingly one that means something they believe in. And then and Dixie, you can introduce yourself. And the guy and someone, a guy who basically there's this guy up at by the front of the house carriage, playing basically just sort of playing like a small tune on a guitar, who turns to look at you and just says, "Dixie Wells, lead guitarist. You are guitarist. Dixie Wells, lead guitarist. You're a new groupies or something?"
Security.
No, me Axe.
"Yeah, security groupies. Ah, all the same, all the same. Welcome to the fold.
Yeah,
And
good to be here.
he walks forward and says, "All three of you signed on for a mission Most High. We're gonna get down there to Morricone Springs and we're gonna rock their goddamn socks off."
How's everyone else in the band looking about this plan?
Dixie, and Warren obviously very gung ho. Noah seems very. He seems more angry than anything. Like he has a look of angry determination on his face, whereas Willow has a very calm, if somewhat a calm, if somewhat somber face about it. And there are also various people also just kind of hanging around who Dixie explains are their horn section, and
Yeah.
who Dixie explains are their horn section, and says we're gonna hit him with a surprise. We're gonna hit him with a surprise set as soon as the clock. We're gonna get there and hit him with a surprise set when the clock strikes midnight.
Azora grimaces a little bit, but she sort of steps up and, I already talked about this with... What was your name?
Wharton.
Look, I already talked about this with him. I'll guard you, but each of you need to understand doing this. We can't guarantee your safety. We can help, but some of you could die. You could die. You could watch your friends die. I need to know you each understand that and are committed to this regardless.
Dixie smiles, turns to Willow, and turns to everyone and just says, "Hey, she wants to know if you understand that. She wants to know if we're ready to die for this. What's your answer?" And they each, and like out completely like in sync, they all play a note on their instruments and say "fuck yeah" in sync.
Azora just sort of sighs and then nods. All right then.
This is slightly creepy.
Soon as you're ready.
Yeah, and just says, he says, "Yeah, we're gonna head. Yeah, well, it is evening at this point." So he says, "Yeah, we're gonna rest up here in the carriage. Then we're gonna head. Then we're gonna head down to Morricone Springs. Morricone Springs. They think we're bringing in some kind of shipment. We're gonna open up to a stage. We're heading out tomorrow." And
he just wants to go and talk with Ford.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Ford's just kind of sitting like on a little chair. Eyes, completely dead, basically.
Hey. Sorry, I bet on the horse that, would lead to a job. 35 coin for me and my two compatriots. No, 35 coin each.
That's all it takes? 35 coin?
Yeah, I shortchanged myself, but hey, maybe I believe in the message.
Sure you do.
He just kind of smiles, to himself, at the guy as he says that. Hey, you know what how long you worked with these lot?
I've known Wharton since we were teenagers.
So, are you surprised at all?
No. Just frustrated.
Fair enough.
Always figured their rebellious, can-do attitudes would get them killed.
I ain't asking to line my own pockets, but how much money do you got? You've got enough to go around in a giant caravan with like dinosaurs.
They make money from touring. They've saved up a lot of money from their past years of touring.
You got any other security on this?
Yeah. We've got, well, the creatures out, the Thornhoods out there ain't nothing to mess with, for one thing.
That's
And
a good
furthermore, each member of the band is pretty damn good at holding their own in a fight.
I think they're gonna want to perform before they fight anyone.
And we've got a few groupies on staff who, well, they are security, but Dixie mans, we call them groupies.
Alright, I won't take too much offense to the term if I start getting referred to that way. Actually,
Yeah, he just kind of slumps back in his chair and just says, I always figured their recklessness would get themselves killed. I just always hoped I wouldn't see it coming.
Look, you don't know how it's gonna go yet. We were at, like I said, me and those other lot, we escorted some guy across one of the battlefronts earlier. We got him through. They ain't shooting civilians. I think message or no message, it would be a waste of ammo to open fire on a group of people. On a group of people just playing music. I'm just here in case it happens.
Just playing music. Oh boy. He like rubs his temple and just says, the lyrics he's gonna sing are provocative.
Who are they provoking?
Everyone?
Oh, good. So actually, can I roll who's actively? Well, I mean, I can imagine it's Marion, Tarrant. That's Morricone Springs would basically be an everyone situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So, all right, Aegis is just okay then. Yeah. Aegis can't think of any way to socially smooth out or try and get soldiers to basically look the other way. But best case scenario, they'll be shooting each other. They'll all be drawn there and just kill each other instead. Trying to get to him.
Listen, I know I may seem like the cynical manager just trying to play it safe, not take risks, dilute the message, but I love those four. All right. If you get out of this with all of them alive, whatever he pays you, I'll double it.
Aegis just kind of snorts at that and says, yeah, that's touching. That's 70 coin. But hey, I'm not gonna turn you down.
Yeah. And just kind of points and just says, you know, the worst part is the music's damn good.
Oh, if you're gonna
It'd
go out,
almost
if you're
be
gonna go
better
out,
if it just sucked.
no, I get you. Yeah, sorry about earlier, but well, you know how it is in a gig economy.
Yeah, he points up to the sort of second floor of the carriage and just says, they got beds. They got spare beds there. Rest up.
All right, I'll go tell my compatriots. Hopefully, one of them hasn't made everyone miserable. Hopefully, both of them haven't made everyone miserable.
Wow!
Anyway.
Wow!
Aegis does say that. That's.
Anyway, yeah. At this point, Dixie, Willow, and at this point, the four of them are just kind of having a jam session. You know, seeing how their instruments play, and then just sort of having a a jam session, just an improvisational melody they're playing.
All right, Aegis walks out. We got a place to rest today. And yeah. And he's offering to double our pay if everyone makes out alive, so yeah.
Oh, good.
Does that include us?
Oh, I mean, bigger cut if one of us dies. Let's try and avoid that, though.
Not that I want you to die or anything.
Axe is just gonna push me off of a ledge. Aegis didn't make it.
Alright, so yeah. Zora, Axe, anything?
What?
No?
Anything else to say before you head up to the quarters they've provided?
I guess not. Sorry,
He-
I was checking my
Axe
phone.
Axe kind of
Wow.
curious. He goes. Axe is actually kind of curious. He just goes, "So, you play music?"
Who does he say that to?
The one that was strumming up the bass.
The bass. Oh, Willow? Oh yeah, she looks at you and just says, what's it look like?
That thing remind me of my axe. He just pulls out his axe.
Oh, true. It's an axe.
What reminds you of your axe?
Her axe.
bass.
The base.
Oh yeah, his bass. Yeah, her bass. Yeah, she's like, she looks. Yeah, she looks at it and just says, "Ah, yeah, I can see why it'd remind you. I'd wager mine does a bit more damage."
What?
Aegis just kind of walks in and just. I had one quip lined up, but I kind of want to go with another. With I bet mine does more damage. Just like, oh, have some confidence in your music.
Me?
No, Aegis
Me
doesn't
sorry,
say
but-
that. That's not in line. That's not him.
Axe, sorry, but your axe not have a sharp edge. Feel axe's sharp axe.
Yeah, she feels it. Ah, I've cut myself on sharper.
Oh well, my axe's axe used recently. Chopped the back off a person.
Also, axes are really good as bludgeoning weapons.
Yeah, Azora does chime in. Axe doesn't really need to be sharp to be effective. It's about the weight.
It's also about how you use it. And then she plays a funky bass line on her on her bass. And fuck.
Do they have a table in front of them actually?
Sure.
Yeah, axe is like, yeah, and he slams his axe into the table, hoping to cleave it in two.
I've decided
strength.
right
Azora
now.
just casual.
I've decided right now a character detail of Aegis is that he plays a harmonica sometimes. He can play a harmonica. There we go.
Oh, yeah, no, he cleaved that thing in half.
Yeah, you cleave the table in half, and she just keeps playing the bass line, just says "fuck yeah," and then also takes her guitar and just fucking slams it across one of the mannequins they have for costuming.
Azora, just like packing
which not-
her pipe, just sort of starts commenting about the axe. Really, you'd be better served with like a claymore or something like that, you know, a big two-handed sword.
What? No. Axe use axe for reasons. Axe is good. Well, this axe, not that.
An axe is slow.
An axe is cheap and easy to learn. Same as a spear.
Axe.
That's true.
Weapon not need to be fast if I kill enemy instantly.
Azora just like snorts. You want to bet?
What? Your puny sword do more damage than axe?
You know, it actually does. So, like, just throwing that out there. Yeah, my sword does more damage than your axe. I think at least. What's your axe's stats?
My
What are your
axe,
tags?
Oh shit, I've forgotten. It has a +1 damage.
Oh, does it have any piercing?
No.
Yeah, my sword's better. Eat it.
That's a skill I have, so meh.
Aegis is just listening to these two read their character sheets at each other. And
Yeah, but yeah, after smashing the mannequin's head off, Willow just kind of walks off playing the bass line, over and over.
Acts like her. She have spunk. She has a swing weapon. She can handle self.
We're gonna be playing music tomorrow, so let them focus on that. We'll focus on, things get rowdy.
You're saying?
Oh, I get you. I'm gonna have the whole band.
Azora
The whole
does
band is gonna be my fulcrum. No.
Also,
Azora does actually, point at, sort of coach Axe a bit, just showing him, here's the thing, you have to, raise up an act, you have to try and get a lot of force and momentum behind it. That's the whole point of it. But then, you sort of leave yourself briefly open when you're just readying a swing. Because otherwise, if you strike someone fast with an axe, then you barely have any power behind it.
I don't think that's actually, true at all, but...
No, it's
It's not...
No, with it... Axes are just
the same basic thing could be applied to a sword. It's just the end point does generate less momentum, but... I don't know.
But it's also, a sword is a lot more effective with a lot less momentum. Axes, disproportionately, they're really effective with a big swing, but, smaller jabs and whatnot aren't going to be nearly as effective as they would be with a sword.
Yes, so Axe not use big swing. Axe prefer to use big heavy swings for attacks.
Yeah, but then you're pigeonholing yourself too much. If you get against a really fast enemy, then you're screwed.
Don't worry, Axe can handle.
Alright, so Wharton gets his microphone out and says, "Hello, everybody. As you know, tomorrow we'll be headed out to Morricone Springs to play the most important set of our career. Before we have a few new people on board our little family train. So it's been a while since we've done this. So I just want to give everybody a reminder of what we're doing out here." And,
music?
And then he yells, "Ford, open up!" And the entire side of the house caravan opens up. Because, it is basically a stage in disguise. And the band starts, warming up and playing.
I was just gonna say, Axe is amazed by this. It's a big moving thingy. Holy shit!
They're warming up and playing as the side of it opens up like a garage door, and they start warming up. And then once the song starts going proper, it reaches a crescendo, and Wharton belts out a super high note. The song comes to as the song comes to its end with the giant high note and the crescendo of all the instruments. He points at a giant boulder that was in view of that's been in view of this side of the caravan, and a gigantic magical explosion happens in it that leaves a gigantic heart-shaped hole in it.
Okay, Aegis just looks at it and realizes, okay, they've got stuff. This has become very interesting.
And just says, "Reminder of what we're fighting for." And all four of them hold out their hands to form, a heart symbol.
Actually, wait, I gotta go back. What type of axe exactly is this? Because I was picturing this as a big two-handed thing.
God, are you serious? You're going back to this?
No, I'm just real quick. I'm curious. What actually type is this? A one-handed smaller thing, or is this a big?
Two-handed. It's a two-handed.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
So yeah, they hold out their hand. Okay, moment ruined, I
I
guess.
mean, Aegis is just thinking, is like,
uh,
they're really at peace and love for people who've learned explosion magic.
yeah. They hold out their hands to form a heart symbol at the heart hole they just created with the explosion, and everybody, their whole, entourage starts, cheering for them, and Wharton just screams, "Morricone's next!" as they close down the shutters, and he yells, "Tomorrow we move onward," and they all retire.
Me not know. Me feel that was derivative.
Azora just shrugs, not particularly impressed. Like, okay, good to know they can do that, but like, okay.
Aegis goes to
Wow.
bed. Like, okay,
Yeah.
busy
Yeah.
day tomorrow.
Yep.
Also,
That,
I'm
a
just
hint
gonna
of the
say-
song they're gonna be playing.
I'm
So,
just gonna say this is what I think. What song I think they are playing. It's.
hmm.
I can't open that for copyright reasons.
Say.
All right. So,
Moderation.
yep. And what do you say we end session there and
Sure.
have the whole Apex quest next week?
Okie dokie.
All right. So, yeah, first session over. You need bonds now.
I
Yeah.
Hope
do
you've been
need
thinking
bonds.
about that.
I have. I've got to write them down because I've only got very basics.
Oh, I have a perfect one.
Can't believe it took 3 whole parties for the Apex Crusaders to come back.
Yes, they were out. I was not expecting that. They did not turn up. I felt like Criminal Party should have been a shoo-in for a rock band to turn up, but I guess they are a bit more wholesome than Criminal Party from what we saw of them.
Yeah.
Can't believe you all no-sold the power of rock.
I didn't no-sell it. These two miseried it.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't recover that.
I've actually been trying to figure out this session. Like, I've been sort of like hesitant to react to stuff just because, like, I don't know. I haven't actually considered how Azora feels about music, both pre and post incident.
She used to love music. She did.
Well, she was
I
into
thought it was-
poetry.
Yeah, I thought Azora wasn't gonna be that dour
With
in
what, music?
personality. In personality, like,
I wouldn't say she was dour. She was just,
I
Dour.
think dour is an understatement.
wow.
yeah, like you were all like,
genuinely
oh, no.
miserable at a lot of
Yeah,
things.
yeah, like you were all like, oh no, Azora can still like have fun. It's just that the
I don't
backstory
know
is
if I
rough,
said
but
have-
like
around.
that she can enjoy a drink with somebody and have a good
Yeah, she
conversation,
did. She enjoyed
and like,
she enjoyed a game of dominoes.
and then just like you just gotta fucking bring the misery to the fucking power pop anthem. Come on.
Power pop. No, actually, that Azora definitely actually really dislikes like the Apex Crusaders' whole like
Wow.
noise and chaos and whatnot.
I'm trying to think of how to phrase because I've got a general thing with Azora. I'm trying to work
I-
out the
I just-
actionable part of. Axe is a lot more direct and simple. Aegis likes Axe. Aegis like finds him interesting.
I'm trying to. I got one perfect with Azora, but I'm just trying to figure out one for Aegis. Because it's not like Axe actually likes him too. It's just, what the fuck do I say? Word.
Alright, I've got mine.
All right.
I'm really annoyed I can't expand bonds. I can't, like, drag them out because mine are fucking long.
Yeah.
So Azora's got a miserable streak. She's effective and clearly knows things, but approaching everything... Oh god, I can't actually see the middle line. Approaching everything expecting the worst to happen doesn't mean you're being clever. I hope I can make her see things more evenly.
Right.
Axe seems to have a simple front and a straightforward bluster, but I think there's a sharp guy there, however he looks.
Nice. All right. Anyone else got their bonds ready?
Almost.
Also, I did not fulfill my alignment, I don't think. I don't like the alignments on this class, I'm going to be honest, but like
Yeah,
I picked good.
super.
My good alignment is help your fulcrum at great risk to yourself, so we're going to have to argue over whenever I do something that I was at great risk doing so. And I don't think I was ever at great risk during that.
Yeah, no, not this session, no.
The greatest risk you were when Axe was over you.
That's true. I was put in great risk by Axe helping me when I nearly suffocated.
Okay, so I have my 2 bonds, alphabetical order, with Aegis. Aegis has nowhere else to turn to but the mercenary life. However, he actively enjoys the lifestyle. Perhaps he cannot truly lose everything because he had nothing to lose in the first place. Then with Axe, I have Axe has had everything taken from him and seen great suffering at the hands of the cruel and greedy, but he seems to bear a grudge, and that could be self-destructive. Didn't get a chance to say anything with that, but that is something Azora very much picked up on. Like, you know,
Yes.
Azora, despite everything, like, had zero intent of, like, seeking revenge against, you know, the band of mercenaries or whoever hired. She never found out who hired them or what their motives were or anything like that. Just no point in, you know, letting that consume her.
Oh, yes. Oh, is it me now or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, for Azora's is Azora thinks Axe is bad. Axe will show her how powerful Axe can be in the hands of Axe.
Nice.
There we go. I just need to type
I
it
like
out.
that. I really do.
Zora's
I
gonna
like
start.
that Axe is capitalized even when it's
Yeah.
clearly referring to the object, not the person.
Zora's gonna start posting brainlet wojaks about Axe.
It's just a wojak with an axe for a brain.
Ages I have a bit of trouble, but I just looked at the things, and for now I will have actually, Aegis is a good man, if not a bit of a fool, but I will defend him.
Man, that's gonna be interesting. Aegis thinks you've got a dumb front, but you're actually quite sharp, and you just think I'm dumb.
No, just a bit foolish, not dumb. I did not either. I didn't really prove my alignment, prove your worth.
I don't know. You've charged right through that fucking thing and fell down a hole and came out alright. I'm not sure what that's
But the
worth, but I'd
wording
say
is-
that proved something.
The wording is, disgrace your people. Here's the thing, according to his backstory, his people is dead.
That means you can't
Actually, no.
fulfill your alignment at any point.
Why did you do that?
Actually, no, what am I saying? I'm gonna take... I'll just change it to the one that's explore the world, which is learn something new about the location or culture.
Oh, okay. So you just get an extra XP every time we learn something new and interesting about the world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's great. That's powerful. That's the power of knowledge, baby.
Knowledge. So, Neo, I did learn something new. Did I learn something new about the location or culture?
You started off so confident and then changed that to a Jedi.
No.
What do you mean no?
What do you think you learned?
I learned about those. I learned about the culture of rock and roll.
You already knew about that.
No.
What fucking village did he grow up in that didn't have rock and roll? Rock and roll's everywhere. Music is in the veins.
Fucking pump down fucking a fucking ship village in the middle of the woods.
You know what? Fine, take it.
Yeah.
All right. Azora,
Yes, I did.
did you defend those weaker than you?
I did defend those weaker than me.
Yeah, you did.
More than once.
All right, take an XP for that. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
We had a great big discussion about the war. We had that great big discussion. We went through a war zone, talked that guy out of it, learned that it cost 50 damn coin to get into Marion.
Yeah, sure. Take that.
We did learn that I mean, it's kind of implicit that guy, but we did learn people are fleeing to Yuma.
Yep. And Emberwell.
And Emberwell.
Alright, did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Plague folk.
Yeah, the plague feeders are notable. Take
and
that.
We did talk our way through that military checkpoint.
Yeah. Did you loot a memorable treasure?
No.
No.
No. Well, take an XP for playing, and we'll see you next time. Well gamed. Well
I didn't
gamed.
even get enough to level up.
I
The
got
start
fail
of
more
the start of a new
I
new era.
of a
I
war.
only failed twice.
The war. Yes,
Oh,
the
yeah,
war
Snake,
setting. Azora needs to lighten up. It's just a
Wow.
war. It's just a war.
Hey Snake, you finished your fucking recording, right?
I am gonna stop recording